MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
For my money, there's nothing better than postseason baseball. Every game is critical, and one swing, one error, or even one pitch can make all the difference. Let's get this thing going already. Roll the ball out there and let's play.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Stepping into the box, Cameron Maybin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Maybin.
Strike taken up in the zone.
First pitch. 7:08.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Greinke, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is his second year as a major leaguer.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Liner towards second. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove, and he'll reach first safely.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Greinke over to first. Here comes the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Under it is Marisnik, 1 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 11.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Here's the first pitch to him. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Maben stands at first with one out. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Runner at second here with one man out. Pickoff move to second, and he's back standing. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Strike two.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Line drive, base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
That is good.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Frankie comes set. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Comes set. The 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off. 1-2 pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead this one 2-0. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Luis Severino is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Coming to the plate now, Martin Maldonado. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Michael Brantley, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
And it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there. You gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still even at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. pretty painless half of the inning all told. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Hit on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
First base.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Into the box now, Cameron Maybin. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Lifted in the air out to right. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Josh Reddick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And Gardner there to put it away for the first out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Stepping up now, Jose Altuve, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Urshela has it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jake Marisnick. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Marisnik is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. Altuve, base runner at first with one out. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. The 2-1 home. There goes Altuve. That strike, the throw down. The throw pulls him off the bat.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
One out and a runner on second base. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Two out here and a runner at second. Hard hit ball to second. Well, he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They're down 2-0. In now, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Down into left center for a base hit.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Lifted into center field. Marisnick is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
The 0-1 pitch, and he sends it the other way toward right center. Settling under it is Marisnick for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu from the stretch. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Greinke comes set. Here it is on 0-1. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The designated hitter, Robinson Chirinos.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Called strike 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. He went down swinging to start the home first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Gregorius is there, and there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Brantley stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He's a second-year big leaguer. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Brantley is in his tracks now. 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Gio Urshela.
Now batting, Gio Urshela. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if they'll fish. Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way to base hit.
Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Behind 0-2 now. Urshela leads off first with 1 away. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Torres will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent
Now
because
batting,
if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Now a long throw to third. And the throw in from Brantley will not be in time. He's in there at third base.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here it is. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Yanks strand a pair. They're up 2-0. Torres is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
A defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing third base, number 25.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. Last time through was a base hit.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second home run of the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
In now, Brett Gardner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit in the air out to center field. Under it is Marisnick, 1 away.
Next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. This is foul right side. 3 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And there's ball 1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marisnick going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Greinke looks in. Here's the 0-1. Soft liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And that's through for a hit.
Now
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. LeMahieu at second. Sanchez on at first with 2 down. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 3-0 New York. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind. So the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Way outside. 1-2. Fouled away. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. A little bit over halfway home tonight.
Now
bottom
batting,
of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Gregorius is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved 1 more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Luis Cessa, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 85, Luis Cessa, a defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing third base, number 26, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Two out, nobody on. Line towards center field. Gardner is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still down 3-0. Josh James takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider finds the zone for a strike. James is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Cameron Maybin.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maybin. Aaron Hicks will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Aaron Hicks.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Aaron Hicks will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
For the Yankees, now playing left field, Number 31.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
Leading up for the Astros, the designated hitter, Robinson Chirinos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Next up for the Astros, Martin Maldonado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. One out, nobody on. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Here's another 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is in there with a 1-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and the first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
For another chance, Michael Brantley. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The count now at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is hit softly to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
Striding in once again, Yuli Gurriel. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 57, Chad Green. A defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing left field, number 11, Brett Gardner.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Maldonado on third with 2 out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
The next 0-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. It's up and out of here into the archways. A 2-run job by Yuli Gurriel. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Astros have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Got on the bump, just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Next to the Astros,
Into the box, Josh Reddick. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the Yankees 3 and the Astros 2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Here's big Aaron Judge. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First delivery to him on the way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0. Line toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh and 1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nice strand of power, but they still lead it 3-2. Tommy Kingley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
48, Tommy Kingley.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Alex Bregman, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Count remains at 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Encarnacion is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
So stepping in, Carlos Correa, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Zach Britton takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
The 0-2. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that's going to plunk the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
In now, Robinson Chirinos, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-1 to Chirinos. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ryan Presley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Labor Torres.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Gurriel will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Striding into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Drilled on the ground to short, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Goodbye, home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now 5-3.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about it.
And it's Aaron Judge is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. 3-1. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So striding in, Aaron Judge. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Marisnick under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 5-3 New York. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Martin Maldonado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Comes set with the 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2-2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're still down 5-3. Will Harris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Harris playing here in his age 34 season. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lined into left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first down.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swing and a looper to left. Correa into shallow left. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. Line drive to center field. Marisnik is there. 2 gone.
Next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marisnik is under it, and that's the 3rd out. The Yanks leave 1 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Reddick. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss. Swing and a liner towards second. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Altuve, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. And things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Jake Marisnick, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for Houston.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Yanks came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Zach Britton pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.